Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you both for being here today. I'll never forget that fateful day in my life. I was at a funeral in Hemet, and I ended the funeral, got in my car, turned on the radio, and heard that the terrorist activity was going on as I was leaving the funeral. I called my chief of staff and I said, I'm going to San Bernardino, that's a state facility. I need to find out what's going on. And I got there, and it was even before the perpetrators were extinguished. But this is really personal for me, not as personal as it is for you. And I really thank you for being here today. And I just so regret the treatment that you've been given as a loyal employee of the county of San Bernardino. You didn't deserve to be treated this way with the serious injuries that you sustained. But while I was on the Riverside County Board of Supervisors for 10 years, I had a wonderful person that worked in environmental health. His name was Damian Mines.
Damien, he was with me. He was next to me.
And
Damien was sitting next to me.
he was not just a colleague, but he was a friend that transferred from Riverside County to San Bernardino County because he got a better job. And he deserved it because he was wonderful. But I want to associate my comments with my good friend from Santa Barbara. I agree with everything that she said. And you, young lady, you said something that was very compelling to me, that you said that an RN discontinued medications that, I mean, with modern day antidepressants, you just don't cut people off. Not only for the psychological reasons, but there's actually a withdrawal syndrome that you go through when you get off of these medications that is making you even sicker. And when you see the kind of trauma that you both experienced, you basically were in a combat battlefield. And you live with these images for the rest of your life. And in all likelihood, you may need these tools, antidepressants, so that you can lead some semblance of a quality of life and move forward, especially after the physical injuries that you sustained. But my colleagues, this is a symptom of a larger problem. I'll tell you that I know a deputy sheriff that was employed in the county of San Bernardino that worked in the jail unit. You may know who I'm talking about. And he got a MRSA infection. And a result of getting the MRSA infection, he lost all 4 limbs. He could not go to the bathroom, he could not go to bed, he had to have a hoist, he had to have a personal assistant. He had to fight for the assistance, and he had to fight for artificial limbs from the county of San Bernardino over a year or two to get these kind of benefits. My friends, this is completely wrong. So we need to retool our workman's comp system in the state of California. I would love to work with you and the chairman. Maybe we set this as a high priority for next year. I'd like to be a partner in that process. But getting back to you, a nurse has no legal right to take the medications away from you. It's written in statute. Where's that? Only a licensed physician who is competent to evaluate the specific clinical issues involved for the medical treatment services may modify, delay, or deny a request for medical treatment. So there needs to be a whole new look at certainly the county of San Bernardino that, in my view, is putting dollars ahead of people. And that is not the way the system is supposed to work. This was a national disaster. We had 330 million people praying for you. The least the county of San Bernardino could have done is showered you with the services that you need to help you, and not to mention your families that had to endure this tragedy along with you. So God bless you for being here today and the courage to come forward. We're going to fix this in a bipartisan way so that no other families ever have to endure what you've had to do. And Madam Assemblywoman Reyes, thank you for your leadership in doing this. If you would allow me, I would be honored to be a co-author in honor of Damian Mines, that was a personal friend.
Thank you. I welcome that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.